Good morning YouTube, welcome to the channel. It's Saturday it's Thursday the 10th of March. One of these days I'm going to get the date right when I do these pieces to camera. So it's Thursday the 10th of March 2022. Right, so what have we got going on today? I'm here in, well at the moment I'm in Penmympl. That's the George III pub just over there. And here's the little toll bridge. Nice wooden toll bridge there. So yeah, I'm stood in Penmympl, southern Snowdonia. Dargethllai just down there, just come up the Mowdak Trail to here. Yeah, this is the ride I've been wanting to do for a while. It's just tick it off the to-do list. I did try and do this in 2019, I think, pre-pandemic, cloak of pandemia, when I had the high bike. I parked up at Barmouth and I got totally lost in a load of like sheepfold pen things and I couldn't get out of it. And I ended up just doing a little wiggly ride around there, which was nice. But today I'm actually going to get and do the Pont Scethin route. Pont Scethin, it's a 12th century packhorse bridge. Pont Bridge, Scethin is the name of the little rivery streamy thing. It's nothing massive, but yeah, it's a 12th century packhorse bridge. The eMTB standard route is about 12 miles, starts at Talybont, which is the other side of the estuary. I'm going to start from here, over the bridge, up to Bont D, and then up and over to Pont Scethin, and then I'm going to carry on around Moelfre. Moelfre's a mountain. I'm going to go around that, do a bit of exploring, extending it as I do, and then come back and pick up the normal Pont Scethin route back in, and then back to Dargethllai. Set off from Dargethllai, a little bit of light drizzle, but it's all cleared up now. It's starting to warm up. As you can see, the weather is gorgeous. We're heading over there. George III is just over there. I can highly recommend that. I've just had to take all my kit off because I left my little man purse, my merce, in the pack. And this is the toll bridge. It's about 30p or something daft, so anyway. Right, let's get on and do the Pont Scethin route. In a bit, peeps. So just had the first night in the Plasgwyn here in Dargethllai. Really nice place, highly recommended. Jan and his wife who own it. Excellent, highly recommended. Right, let's get on. Bit of light drizzle, but this will pass. It's going to be a good day. So just going to head through town, pick up the bridge, and then turn left on the Mowdak Trail. Royal Ship Hotel, stayed there with Jackie once, really nice. Alright, here we go, we're joining the Mowdak Trail now, Dargethllai Bridge. Follow this to the George III, then over the little toll bridge. On in. So this is us on the Mowdak Trail now. It's the old railway line which went along the Mowdak estuary, Dargethllai, right to town and what have you. Really nice, highly recommended if you come up here, bring your bike, cycling to Barmouth, no dramas, just bloody lovely. So we're approaching the toll bridge at Penmympl, which is by the George III pub, and I realise I've made a bloody big mistake. It's a toll bridge and my little man purse, my merce, is in the bloody rookie. So I'm gonna have to take all my kit off to get the money out. It's only a couple of pence. I think it's about 20p or something daft. But it's just a bit of a ball ache that I've got to get all the kit off to get my merce. Bloody hell. Well, anyway, there it is. Straight ahead is the George III. Highly recommended. And here is the little toll. Oh, brakes. Here's the toll bridge at Penmympl. So we are going to go over the bridge, follow the main road up to Bont D, up the valley, and then up and over there, heading towards the 12th century packhorse bridge at Pont Scethin. Pont, bridge over, little river Scethin. Like I say, the George III pub, highly recommended. There it is just down there. Book a room with an estuary view. It's amazing. Maureen, you got a good job, haven't you?
Have I?
Oh yeah,
So.
I could do this. There you go. Keep the change.
Thank you very much.
Pont Scethin, up and over, then over to Moilfray, around that and back in. So. Beautiful day. See ya, bye. Here we go. It's a listed structure, this. It was built because there used to be a ferry going across here, and there was a bit of a I don't know, there's a disaster in the 70s. I think this is older than that, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, a ferry went down, a few people died, kids and what have you. Yeah, pretty sad. So there's the George III from the opposite side of the bank. Real nice. And then that's looking down to Barmouth. Right, we're going to turn left. Llangefni 4 miles, Barmouth 6 miles. But we're just going into Bont D and then chucking a right. Beautiful view to my 11 o'clock, looking down the estuary to Barmouth Bridge. Wow, that's gorgeous. This is my happy place, this area. I absolutely love it. Right, so it's coming into Bont D now. So we're looking for a turning on our right. It's a little metalled road that takes us up the hill, and then we get onto the dirt stuff off-road. Right, so this is one we want. Head up the valley, and then this will take us to the single tracks we want. Beautiful view to my left, Carrad Idris. That's a cheeky little climb, this. This is why you buy an e-bike. This is a cheeky little climb off the main road. Whew. Bloody hell, Andy, bloody hell. Honey for sale. I hope she's tasty. Still going up. And to my left, ladies and gentlemen, heckin' horse in a trendy coat. Horse. There's the views at the top. I've been over there when I had my route last time when I got lost. I think it's just over there. There's a stone circle, or is it just over there? Anyway, the first gate. I kind of think there's going to be not a lot of gates on this. Oh, it's bloody warm. Sun's breaking out now, even though it's cloudy. So this jacket will be off at some point, but ace viewage. We're not going over there. We're going over there. So we've come from up from down there. And there you go over. You can't see it at the minute, it's in the cloud, but there you got Carrad Idris. That's a good walk if you want to do that. Either pony path going this way or from the other side, the Mahunteth side, up. That's a more northerly ascent. But yeah, highly recommended. Please check out my video of me taking my e-bike to the top of that. Awesome. All right, coming to the end of the metal road now. And yes, I can see we're going up there. I remember this from watching all the videos. We head on up there, Bridleway. Oh, them brakes are going to annoy me. All right, so this is the start of the off-road now. It's all off-road now until we get to the other side of Pont Scethin and the other side of Moilfray. There's a little bit more, then we're coming back, so. All right, let's go. Oh, get up there, my son! Oh, this is very loose. Very loose. Feel the back end spinning. Bit of viewage for you peeps. So you got Llangefni over there. Penmeanpool over there. Carrad Idris. And then following it round, you got Barmouth over there. Front brakes binding a bit. Bloody hell, that weighs a ton. My pedals are stuck now. Jesus Christ. Right, they don't make gates like that nowadays. Looks like this is a very popular place for the green laners on their motorcycles. Extreme puddle crossing. The sun's really coming out now. V-warm. I'll be losing this jacket soon. Right, the jacket's off. Very warm paddling up here. Another gate, but this is a nice easy one. This is fucking horse friendly. Horse. By the way, that's why. Oh. Both. So we are heading up and over there. Still plodding up. Gatage. Off. Here we go. Just prop the bike up. We're going to take a picture for the bike vault on the MBN. I doubt very much if it'll get shown because they'll say it's that idiot who did the north to south and was like having a pop at us for doing it on his own. Anyway, let's give it a snap. All right, we're starting the ascent of this thing now. Nice and steady. No rush today, no Strava records or any of that shit. Just going to enjoy the day. I've got all the time in the world. Well, I've got all day. They got these stone slabs which are standing up. And I was reading, I think these were the original way markers, and then this was like a track from Harlech down to London. And I've seen a couple of these, so these must be the original way markers for the old mail route. And before that, it was an old track anyway, because the bridge, Pont Scethin, it's 12th century. Anyway, up there. Right, I'll just check the map because we've got the track going up there, which I think we go. But then we got a track going along the side, which is well worn. So I will just check memory map and then we'll make a decision. Right, just check the map. We don't go straight up, we go around the side and then over. So yeah, I'd be lost without memory maps. I'm not going through the extreme puddle crossing. I would be lost without memory maps. Yeah, highly recommended, peeps. I know I bang on about it, but get memory maps. There's a nice view. Just around the corner there, you got the Barmouth Bridge, Barmouth over there, Maudoc Estuary. You can see Cadair Idris now at the summit. It's all clearing up. I bloody love this part of the world, really do. Anyway, we're off up and around there. There they are, loads of green laner tracks coming up here. Jesus, this is rather steep, this. It's very rarely I use it, but I'm in eMTB now coming up here. Yeah, it's steep. Yeah, I don't like using eMTB or turbo. A, because turbo's way too powerful. It drains your battery. I like eMTB as well, battery drainer. I don't really need it. I like torque. But for this, I need it. It's quite rutty, that piece back there, and you've got to be so careful in bloody ruts, especially deep ones. Bloody hell, a couple of times it nearly threw me off. Anyway. Right, nearly at the top. That was steep, bit of push in. Wind's getting up now. Could be a jacket donning session. A bit chilly. Right, what we got up here? What viewage? have we got? Because it looks like this is the top. There we go, peeps. Right, so we're at the top. Right, so what we got? Cadridris back there in the mist. Coming around, you got Barmouth over there. Coastline coming around. You got Harlech just behind Moylfrey, which is that. And then in the distance, it's in the cloud, but you got Snowdon. And then just over there, you got Blanna Festiniog and all that good stuff. So yeah, I reckon this is, well, yes, I know where we are now, because that's the wood where they say start the ride. That's Tallybont, and they say come through the wood, up, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Pont Scethin is just round there. So we're going to go down to the bridge, Pont Scethin Bridge, or the bridge over the Scethin, which is Pont, round Moylfrey, and then back along, around, and then back round that way. It's all good. Okay, so this is the descent to Pont Scethin. There it is, gents, Pont Scethin, 12th century packhorse bridge, and the old part of the old mail route from Harlech to London. I'll tell you, I'm sure I could have picked an easier route than going up over there, so I'd have stuck to the coast. But anyway, let's go and get the picture. Yay! So that's what we've come down. I can't see the track now. Anyway, come from over there. Moylfrey. Got to try and go round that and just come back round there. You can just see the track. Hopefully there'll be a track, but there might be a bit of hiker biking going on. We'll have to see. Right, I'm going to try and take cover under the bridge. I mean, you can see the cloud coming in. That was all clear before, and then you could just see it rolling in. Absolutely incredible how it just changes. And I can feel a spot of rain, so I'm going to try and take cover by the bridge a bit, because that is coming in quick. Right, let's go. Right, the bike's down by the side of the bridge, just there. So to orientate, Dalgeth lies that way. Barmouth that way, Harlech over there. Look at that coming in. It's incredible. It just goes to show you got to be prepared when you're in the mountains. Stuff will change, and that's something I always bring with me. I always pack for the emergency, but then I pack for the other stuff. It's really coming in now. There you go, it's about to cover Moylfrey. For all I know, this could be one of Vladimir Putin's gas attacks. This could be a good time for a cup of tea, mate. Got a flask of tea in my bag. Okay, so here I am, out on the wild and windy moors. Will roll and fall in green. So I'm at Pont Scethin Bridge. We've just done the, I've just shown you the cloud coming in. So I'm just sat sheltering behind the bridge. Thankfully it's just mist and not drizzly rain. So, but the temperature has really dropped now because of this. So I'm just having a cup of tea, mate. Bostino. But I'm really chuffed I got to the bridge. Been meaning to do it for a long time. Didn't take long to get here. And it's, if you were to do the Pont Scethin regular route, it won't take you that long at all. It's only 12 miles. Because from here now, you then start heading back and around the opposite way you come. But I'm heading the other side of Moelfrey, which you can't see. So I'm just going to have a cup of tea by the bridge and then have a trundle over that way, see what we can find. We should be coming up back around Moelfrey, which is there, around across this stuff. There might be a bit of hiker-biker. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed there won't be any, but yeah, it's all good. It's really nice actually. Beautiful little bridge, 12th century. They don't make them like this anymore, do they? Right, in a bit peeps, I'm going to drink tea. Right, the rain's come in a bit now, so I'm going to sit tight. Hopefully this should blow over. It's supposed to be nice weather today. Well, I say nice weather, not this, so I reckon, well, I'm hoping this is just a bit of a one-off and it'll blow over, so I'm in no rush. I've got hours to do. I'm just going to sit by the bridge and wait for it to blow over. Rookie covers on. I haven't yet fancied going full protection with the poncho yet, but we'll see how it goes. So watch this space. Still sheltering by the bridge. I'm in the lee of the bridge. Rain's got a bit heavier, so I'm just going to sit here and let it pass. In a bit. Right, we've got full protection now with the Peter Storm eBay jacket, poncho. Yeah, it's coming down a lot harder now, so full protection required. Right, still at the bridge, but it looks as if it's starting to clear up a bit. I mean, just before you couldn't see any of this. All that was obscured with mist and all around here. So yeah, it's starting to clear up. So it's starting to get cold as well now. So I want it to hurry up and get sunny again, like it was earlier on. Anyway. I have to say, these cheap eBay heavy-duty plastic ponchos are a bit of a lifesaver. Yeah, I'd have been a bit buggered with this without this, because the rain was pretty hard, it was cold, but this just takes the main hit off you, keeps it warm. So highly recommended. eBay HD plastic poncho. Roll up nice and small for the rookie. Well worth it. Right. Looks like it's coming in a bit more. Bloody bugger! Right then peeps, decision made. I'm going to make tracks. I mean, it was starting to clear up before, but then as soon as it started to clear up, it came back in again. I'm starting to get cold, so full protection. I'm going to head on back the normal route now, so back over the bridge, along the valley there, down and around and over the other side. I was going to go around Moelfrey, but I've just been checking this. This is the actual bridle way, which I would have been coming back down, and it looks a bit grim. So I don't fancy any tufty wet grass action, to be honest. And yeah, the weather's a bit crap for it. So I'm going to bite the bullet, I'm going to head on. Full protection. Let's go peeps.
I'm just going to lift the poncho up a bit to get a bit of footage as we leave. Oh dear me. Yeah, time to crack on. Getting cold. Wet. Bloody cold. Bloody cold. My hands are freezing. Jesus Christ. Still raining. Right, I'm going to head on down to Talibont now. Cutting it very short. I am cold. I am wet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, dear. Bloody freezing. Absolutely. It's incredible how the weather just changes at the drop of the hat. Christ, my hands, I can hardly feel them. Right, let's get on. Alright there. The rain seems to have eased off a bit now. It's just bloody cold. Drenched, muddy, wet. Christ. Right, it's still grim up on the mountain, so I'm going to head down into Talibont and out of the wind. Oh dear. Oh, bloody sugar me. Christ. You got soaking wet trousers now after coming down that, and I'm really annoyed because I've got waterproof leggings in the backpack. What a silly sausage. Oh, jeez. So go over the little bridge, and then there's a bridle way to my left somewhere. Oh, right, here it is. Okay, this is where we are. Okay. Slippy. Stair set of doom. Extreme bridge crossing. Awesome. Oosh. Right, this must be Taliban. Ah, so cold, so cold. Okay, this is us arriving in Bournemouth. Rain's coming again, wind. Oh, the houses have just blocked it, heaven. Feet are absolutely freezing, hands are freezing, legs are cold. Jesus Christ, how the bloody weather changes just like that. Bloody hell. Anyway, it's all good fun. Right, the old GoPro's playing up because of the wet. Keeps cocking around and farting around and switching to still images and all sorts. Bloody wet is a pain in the backside. Right, we're going to head off for the bridge now, the famous Bournemouth Bridge. This bridge is a bit of a Trigger's broom actually, because I don't think there's anything of the original bridge left. They've replaced everything, so Trigger's Bridge. Okay, we've got a lot of orange guys up ahead. How many men in orange does it take to fix a bridge?
More than us.
A lot more. At least he's got a sense of humour. Got some more men in orange looking at stuff. Bloody hell, you want to go on Wales Has Got Talent with that whistle? Even when the weather's rubbish, this place, it's just gorgeous, I love it. Oh, bloody hell. Not far from the George III now, but my feet are absolutely freezing now. My hands are just the same. And here's the George III. Oh, yes. My happy place. I love it. See you soon. And here's the toll bridge again. That means we've got 2 miles to go. Off-roaders! Ivy House from the Long Welsh Rides, Duncan's place. Right, here's the blast going. Oh. Oh dear, bloody me. Right, let's get the chain oiled. Alright, what's it saying? Trip distance 27.7 miles, 32% battery left. Drenched cold feet, drenched cold hands. Right, let's get it packed away and get in the room, get warm.
Right, so there you go peeps, I'm back. I'm in the room, I'm showered, I've had a cup of tea and I'm warm. That's the main thing. Bloody hell, I was cold out there before. It's just surprising how quickly the weather turned. Rain, wind, wet, muddy, very cold, so I thought I'm not going to bother going up over the top round the back in from Pont Scethin, so bit the bullet, took the pack horse road down to Taliban and came in that way. In the rain and the mist and the cold and the mud. My feet were like blocks of ice and my bloody hands were cold. But anyway, it's all good. Whether or not I do this ride again, I don't know. It's in nice weather, possibly, but it needs extending. It's very short. But at least I've done it now. Well, been a Pont Scethin bridge, that was the whole idea. Bit frustrating. 4:15. Look at the weather now. Blooming lovely, that's where I was over the hills there. And look at it now. Real nice. Anyway, that's it. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share the love. And I'll see you in the next random content. In a bit, peeps.